New to LightWave 9 layout is the List Manager. The primary focus of the List Manager is not just selection, but actual management of large lists of items that would otherwise be unwieldy in a simple pop-up control. We're used to dealing with our items, our objects, bones, lights, cameras from our current item list. So I've got objects selected and I've got this pop-up list that's going off screen because it's become quite large. But what I can do now is use the List Manager located right here, and I can control my items in this list. So aside from selecting my items using the List Manager, I can actually arrange the order and visibility of the items that appear in the List Manager, and then that arrangement is then propagated to the control panel itself. So what I can do, I've got several characters in the scene. I've got Quincy here and several items, but I notice that my master controller for Quincy is kind of jumbled up in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag it up. Because it's the master, I'll put it on top of the list. And then what I'm going to do, if I ever wanted to just move all of him around, I could go ahead and select all the items. I'm going to shift select down to here, so I've select all the items. And say I had several other items and I just wanted to be able to select them fast, I can go over to my selection here and create a set. Let's call it Quincy. Okay, and so at any time I can come over here, choose Quincy, and it'll select all those items. I can also filter out anything else that I don't want to see. So let's go ahead and create a filter. And we'll call this Quincy. Okay. And so when I select that, everything else will be hidden. I can also relax that filter so that everything comes back. This is a great way to manage large lists in a large scene. If you think of the scene editor as kind of like a scene wrangler where you manage and you wrangle all the items in the scene, you could also think of the list manager as kind of a list wrangler or list editor.